very good afternoon and welcome to Basford United Football Club. It's BUCS Big Wednesday and we've got certainly lots of live sport going on throughout our host city Nottingham this afternoon, including the hockey, basketball, volleyball, netball, badminton and squash. But our main attention here on this live stream is the football, and we have two championship matches to bring you, with the women's kicking off in around about 10 minutes time between Loughborough and Northumbria, and then the men's at 7:45 between University of South Wales and Hartpury. Now, the University of Nottingham are our host city today, and we of course have got our event partners Cookery and Outgoing, who are putting in all the great work to make this event possible today. So the University of Nottingham is the host university this afternoon for BUCS Big Wednesday, and we are celebrating 100 years of British university sport. So Nottingham, your host university this afternoon. So yes, it is BUCS Big Wednesday, and it is the Women's Football Championship. It's the final here at Basford United Football Club, and we do have the two lineups for you. Starting with Loughborough University, Chloe Jones, number 2, Millie Shandarana, the 3, Rihanna Meehan, 4, Megan Paisley, 5, Sophie Hazelgrave, 6, Charlotte Greengrass, 7, Abby Benstead, number 8, Natalie Taylor, 9, Charlotte Cooper, 10, Ellie Betteridge, and number 11, Meadow Barton. And on the bench for Loughborough University, number 12, Elizabeth White, 13, Grace Stanley, 14, Hattie Symes, 15, Alice Hassel, number 16, Beatrice Acevedo. And the manager for Loughborough University is Sam Jones. And starting for Northumbria this afternoon, 22, goalkeeper Grace Donnelly, 2, Faye Mullen, 3, Jess Hunnessy, 4, Ellen Peckham, 5, Olivia Watt, 6, Louise Griffiths, 7, Emily Scarr, 8, Molly Lambert, 9, Bridget Galloway, 10, Georgia Gibson, and 11, Molly Dewar. And on the bench, number 20, Emma Hansbury, 13, Eleanor Regan, 17, Maisie Cole, 18, Caroline Bolts, and 16, Claudia Moan. And the manager is Amber Whiteley.
Joined by their coaching staff, Amber Whiteley, Jill Stacey, Chloe Marr, James Matthews, David Martin and Tom Robinson. Our referees for this game, first referee Tristan Churcher, assistant referee Brian Draper and Green Chapel, and fourth referee John Thornhill. Good luck to our teams.
So it is Loughborough University against Northumbria University in the BUCS Bigs Wednesday Women's Championship final here at Basford United Football Club. Both sides playing in the Premier North Division. Northumbria absolutely smashing it with 10 wins out of 10. Loughborough finishing third in the Premier North Division. This should be an intriguing game this afternoon, as both sides really would love to finish the season with that championship trophy. So it will be Northumbria University to kick us off this afternoon here at Basford United. Number 9, Bridget Galloway, standing over the ball. Referee taking one last look at his watch, and we get this championship final underway as the ball is spread over to the left-hand side. Be interesting to see how both sides shape up early on in this championship final. Number 3, Jess Hennessy with a throw for Northumbria. Northumbria University coming out on top in both occasions in the Premier North Division. 7-1 hammering for Northumbria against Loughborough early on in the season. First time now we are in Northumbria territory, and it's passed all the way back to the goalkeeper, Grace Donnelly. Just outside the box, just playing, trying to keep ball, just working their way into the game. Number 11, Molly Dewar for Northumbria, battling up against Abby Benstead. Throw down the line. Nice flick on header from Betteridge, but doesn't find anyone, and it's hoofed clear towards the halfway line. Big throw into the centre of the box. It's been relatively scrappy. Both sides really trying to find a foothold in this game so far. On the halfway line now with Olivia Watts, trying to spread it over to that far side as she does. Elemy Scar taking on a man, into the penalty box, the ball spread into the 6-yard area, but it's cleared away for the first corner of this game. Goalkeeper for Loughborough, Chloe Jones, just currently down, is going to receive some medical treatment. So just looking back at the semi-finals for both sides, Loughborough, well, they beat Durham in the semi-finals at Holywell. It was a 2-0 victory over Durham, who finished second in the Premier North Division. It was very tightly congested in between places 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Only 2 points separating Durham, Leeds, Beckett and Loughborough. Loughborough finishing in 4th position, 4 wins, a draw and 5 losses. And only just a point ahead of them, Leeds Beckett, who managed just to draw one more game just to finish above them, but although finished with a goal difference. But let's have a look at Northumbria. Well, Northumbria, they absolutely wiped the floor with everyone in the Premier North Division. Play 10-1-10 with a goal difference of 47, of course, maximum points of 30. So it's been a fantastic season for Northumbria, and they beat Hertfordshire in the semi-finals 4-1. Chloe Jones still receiving some treatment in the 6-yard area, just a bit of cause for concern. Of course, with serious injuries, and if it is a head injury to Chloe Jones, I want to make sure that she is okay. And head injuries are so serious these days that the physios and medical team are on as soon as possible. But let's just quickly run through the two starting 11s then for both sides. Again, for Loughborough University in goal is Chloe Jones, 2 Millie Shandanara, 3 Rihanna Meehan, 4 Megan Paisley, 5 Sophie Hazelgrave, 6 Charlotte Greengrass, 7 Abby Benstead, 8 Natalie Taylor, 9 Charlotte Cooper, 10 Ellie Betteridge and 11 Meadow Barton. And for Northumbria University in goal, 22 Grace Donnelly, 2 Faye Mullen, 3 Jess Hennessy, 4 Ellen Peckham, 5 Olivia Watt, 6 Louise Griffiths, 7 Emily Scarr, 8 Molly Lambert, 9 Bridget Galloway, 10 Georgia Gibson and 11 Molly Dewar. Well, of course, this is BUCS Big Wednesday, and we have 7 sports being live streamed across the BUCS Sport website. All the live streams can be found on BUCS Facebook and YouTube, and of course follow the action on social media using hashtag BUCS Big Wednesday. 7 sports then. Hockey, of course, the football here at Baseford United, this women's championship final between Loughborough and Northumbria, and later on University of South Wales against Hertfordshire is the men's championship final, which will be kicking off at 7:45 this evening. And of course you have basketball, volleyball, netball, badminton and squash, so lots to get your teeth into this afternoon, covering all things BUCS. Now, it's been another fantastic year of British University College sport, and still more to come. Of course, the rugby at Twickenham not so far away as well. Chloe Jones, the goalkeeper for Loughborough, still down and receiving medical treatment. If you're wondering if we're just having a pause in play here at Baseford United's goalkeeper for Loughborough, Chloe Jones, is just receiving some treatment for what was a nasty looking injury. Medical staff here at Baseford doing a brilliant job and just making sure that everything's checked through and she's okay. At the moment, both teams just keeping themselves warm and going through a few drills just to keep themselves in the zone, in the mind of this Women's Championship final. Looking at Loughborough and Northumbria University's road to this championship final. Loughborough, well, they beat Cardiff 7-0 in the last 16. And Northumbria first, well, they got an automatic bye through to the quarter-finals. So no last 16 tie for them. And then Loughborough University played the other Cardiff University, Cardiff Metropolitan, and they beat them 6-2 away from home. For them, and Northumbria, well, they got this championship underway in the quarter-finals, beating Stirling 7-0. And of course, we move on to this semi-final. Loughborough beating Durham by 2-0. Northumbria beating Hertfordshire 4-1, and that's how we got Northumbria and Loughborough in this Women's Championship final. If you are just joining us, there has just been a break in play only after a couple of minutes. It's some cause for concern for goalkeeper Chloe Jones for Loughborough University, who's received a nasty looking injury. He's just receiving some medical treatment. University of Nottingham, the host university for BUCS Big Wednesday this afternoon. This is the second year in a row the university has hosted the event. Loads of things going on at David Ross Sports Village and the Nottingham Hockey Club. Of course, Baseford United. This is manager Sam Jones, of course, just talking through some tactics with the Loughborough University girls. Great play. Both sides now just in huddles in their own half. BUCS is celebrating 100 years of BUCS sport. British University College sport. And it all culminating in one of the big days on the BUCS calendar, of course. Here's a big BUCS Big Wednesday. Stuff going on. Of course, you can follow all the action on the BUCS YouTube and Facebook channels. 7 sports being streamed throughout the day. And this is just one of them. Football double header. Women's Championship final going on at the moment. And then the men's Championship final will kick off at 7:45. Between the University of South Wales and Harbury. The medical team are just finishing up and making sure Chloe Jones is okay. She's being wheeled away now from the penalty area and she's getting a huge round of applause. So she should. It's a really nasty challenge.
Substitution for Loughborough University, number 1 Chloe Jones being replaced by number 3 Rihanna Meehan.
So an early substitution in this game for Loughborough. Rihanna Meehan will be making way for the injured goalkeeper Chloe Jones. And we can now resume play with a corner for Northumbria. Here we go, we can restart play with this corner. And it's headed away, but still on the left hand side of the box, but Loughborough can now come away with it. Tennessee working well with Georgia Gibson, but now Loughborough can pick up the loose ball and head towards halfway line. A through ball now. Number 13, Grace Stanley, on the edge of the area, cuts it onto her left foot, tries to, but it rolls into the hands of Grace Stanley. Good break there from Loughborough, coming from deep. Grace Stanley running onto the ball, just couldn't do too much with it. Over on that far side, Georgia Gibson running down the right hand side of the penalty area. The ball's cut back in, but it's picked up by a Loughborough player. The team really grabbing hold of possession, but this is a chance now for Northumbria. Ball's floated into the penalty area. A chance, but the offside flag had already gone. It was Molly Dewar who'd made the run into the penalty area. But just a little bit too early. And the offside flag went up. It was a lovely ball from number 20, Emma Hansbury. Just chipped outside of the foot pass to Molly Dewar. Taken to the Northumbria half. Good play from Stanley. Tried to get away from her man, but Northumbria pick up the loose ball. It's over the halfway line. Jostling with it and wins the throw. The referee has overturned this one and it's going to be a Loughborough throwing. Decides to play all the way back, safe to her goalkeeper, into the Northumbria half. Tennessee brings it down, tries to take a man on and does successfully. Back, takes back Louise Griffiths. Good play from Charlotte Cooper to close it down, but now it's just a chance for Northumbria to break on the attack. A short clearance from Charlotte Greengrass. Two teams really getting hold of the ball. Really trying to do something right, heads towards the byline, puts the cross in, and it's on chest of number 9, Bridget Galloway, but just couldn't control it. And it's cleared away. Lambert. To Lambert now, 30 yards away from goal. Lovely pass now, and Gibson turns onto her right foot, has the shot, and just dribbles into the goalkeeper for Loughborough. Lovely play from Gibson, cutting onto her right foot and taking the shot on. Back into the Loughborough half. Jewett. Outside the foot pass back to Hennessy. Challenged by Benstead. Now it comes away with the ball. Lovely turn from Benstead. There's a few oohs in the crowd. Going across the Baseford United stadium this afternoon. Conditions a little bit tricky. Griffiths plays it along. Looks to try and find Galloway. It does. She does really well. She works her way into the penalty area. Tries to take on Hazelgrave, but it's cleared away. Just working her way into the game now. That one chance earlier on for Loughborough, with Grace Stanley running onto the ball. Northumbria with the throw. Galloway back to goal, loses out. Taylor now can come away with the ball. Tries to find Stanley. Loses out. And is fouled and wins the free kick for Loughborough just inside their own half. With that early injury to Chloe Jones, they were forced into a substitution with Rihanna Meehan coming on. Punted forward, but a big header away from Watt, and goes out for a throw. Chances for both sides then early on in this championship final. Down the line, another big header away. They're just slowly creeping their way up that touchline. Sims with the throws. Chance. Look with a bit of space, it's spread over to Shandanara. Tries to take on her man, tries to put it down the line. And loses out. And it's a Northumbria throw. Well, the referee's overturned that. Shandarana, the right back for Loughborough. Tries to find Betteridge. Stanley tries to chip ball into the penalty area. Cooper closing down and wins the throw. Really good work from Charlotte Cooper, who's been hassling those Northumbria defenders in the early stages of this game. Just joining us, this is BUCS Big Wednesday, live coverage of the football here at Baseford United. Into the box. Stanley tries to hassle with Benstead to keep possession of the ball in the Northumbria penalty area. Hennessy clears the ball away for a throw for Loughborough. There's a throw then here for Loughborough. Shandarana looks to throw short to Hazelgrave. Back in Stanley with a shot from 30 yards out, and it bounces and bobbles into the goalkeeper Grace Donnelly's hands. Shandarana looks to go forward and does well. Now Charlotte Cooper does well, tries to find Stanley. wins the free kick as the referee deems it should have been tugged, and Charlie Cooper has caused all amounts of problems so far for Loughborough. Really working hard to create opportunities. Benstead and Taylor over this one. It looks like it will be Benstead with that left foot. A really good opportunity here, 20 yards out. Actually trouble. Grace Donnelly, goal for Northumbria. Goes for it, and it just whistles past the post. Decent looking ball in, it was all a shot from cross as well. Pressure from Stanley. Lambert. Need to spread it over to that far side touchline. Hansby trying to come away with the ball from Northumbria, but is intercepted. Back to Lambert. It's a free ball now, who finds Dewar, who tries to slide it in and into Lambert, and it's just whistles past the post. A really lovely play. Dewar with the initial touch, and then she just had to prod it. Trying to prod it to Galloway and just slices it wide. This ball picked up by Benstead, but Dewar does well. Finds Gibson. Galloway, lovely play between Galloway and Gibson. He loses out. And Hassel can come away with the ball. It's cleared away by Sims off that far side. Cooper back to goal and loses out. Free kick here for Northumbria. Dangerous position. Good chance to put a ball into the box. Ball is whipped in. And it's cleared away. Taylor can come away with the ball. Moves it clear. Charlotte Cooper tries to control the ball down but fails. And it's picked up by Northumbria. It's Hennessy. Turn away from Lambert, she heads towards the halfway line. Chip ball out to Dewar. Takes it on her right foot, but it's a heavy touch and it goes out for a throw. Ball from Lambert, who's really controlling the midfield for Northumbria. She's a real presence in the heart of midfield. Chandarana with the throw. Gibson trying to create an angle for herself. She was deemed to have pushed her man, and Loughborough win the free kick in her own half. With Dewar on the halfway line. Cleared by Benstead in the throw to Northumbria. Gibson trying to flick on the header. Another throw on the touchline. Galloway back to goal, finds Gibson, Dewar, Now Gibson shoots from distance and it's drilled into the centre of the goal once again. And the University keeper picks it up. It's a lovely play from that three, Dewar, Gibson and Galloway, really linking up nicely. Lambert puts it up to Dewar, lovely chest down, and tries to find Galloway, and she's in and prods it, and straight into the hands of the Loughborough keeper again. Lovely play once again from Molly Dewar. In the centre of the pitch. Bethadouche tries to play it along to Taylor. And Northumbria pick up the loose ball. Henderson. Down the line to Dewar. Cuts inside. Gibson coming away with the ball and spreads it over to far side. Hansbury tries to put a ball into the penalty area, but it's cleared away. And now Loughborough, can they form an attack? Stanway tries to find Cooper. Has to cut and turn away back from goal and finds Stanway back into the penalty area, but the keeper, Grace Donnelly, claims it and does well. That was a promising break there from Loughborough. Lambert. Hansbury. For Emily Scarr. Some luxury of Emily Scarr in the last couple of moments. She was really making some promising inroads in the opening stages of the game. Hansbury. Bethadouche going to take it. Emily Scarr back to goal. Tries to put the ball in and wins the corner. Second corner of the afternoon for Northumbria. Only Emily Scarr to take. Carried away, but it's not safely. But she wins the free kick. Early moment there for the Loughborough keeper. She just carried it down. Deemed to be fouled at the same time. Lovely corner in from Emily Scarr, causing quite much trouble for the Loughborough defence. Sides playing in the Premier North Division, of course, Northumbria play 10. The team to beat this season, unbeaten in all competitions. Griffiths tries to play it upfield, tries to find Gibson, but now Loughborough can they come away with the ball. Griffiths sweeps it and plays it back to a keeper Donnelly, who plays it forward, but only to the feet of a Loughborough player now. Benstead tries to find Cooper. What?
That's all you, all you, man.
So Aylesgrave tries to do something fancy, maybe doesn't get away with this as Galloway heads towards the penalty area, tries to cut onto the right foot, but just a foul touch and it's cleared away. And as far as Hansbury, but Taylor does well to retrieve possession for Loughborough. Fortunate touch there for Stanway. Somehow keeps possession of the ball but loses out in the end, and it will be a free kick to Northumbria. Griffiths, his free kick. Header away from a Loughborough player. Benstead tries to retrieve it and is jostling with Lambert. Lambert, a really commanding presence in the centre of the pitch. Ball played up from Hennessy, trying to find Hansbury. all the way into the goalkeeper. Loughborough University well away who's come on for Chloe Jones, does well. Goes to the halfway line. Picked on header from Georgia Gibson. Then quite deep. Galloway tries to control the ball down, but fails. Chandaran doing well. It's cleared away to Scar. Bessidich brings the ball down. Alice Hassel tries to spread the ball, but fails to do so. Now Hansbury has possession, got the ball and just keeps possession. Find Olivia Watts, trying to find Emily Scar. Hansbury. Now Gibson, 25 yards away from goal, and is fouled. She was clattered in off the back from Hazelgrave. To Loughborough had earlier on in this first half. Jewett. One of the players over it. Georgia Gibson also fancying it as well. Gibson or Jewett, which one will it be for Northumbria? 25 yards away from goal. Will be Jewett to take and strikes it and into the back of the net. What a fantastic finish from Molly Jewett. It whistled past the Loughborough goalkeeper. She hardly even saw it. And that is Northumbria 1-0 up in this Women's Championship BUCS final.
Goal for Northumbria University, number 11, Molly Dyer.
Well, the first goal of this game, and it is Northumbria University with it.
Nice and tidy, no foul, no foul, no foul! Tidy, tidy!
So 35 minutes on the clock, and it is Northumbria University who take the lead in this Women's Championship final. A fantastic strike from Molly Jewett. How can Loughborough University win the spot? Hennessy. Appeal to the goal scorer Jewett. To Mo, the back four. Quick 1-2 between Hennessy and Mo. Tries to play it upfield. It's picked up by Hassel. To Loughborough. Instead, leaving it for Chandarana. Jostling with Hennessy. Jewett, lovely layup down to Lambert. Can she turn away from it? From the fourth for Claire, she does. Lambert sends it over to that far side now to Emily Scar, who races into the penalty area, cuts onto his left foot, shoots, and scores! A fantastically worked goal for Northumbria University. Molly Lambert who brought it forward and played it over to Emily Starr, and she did all the work as she cut into the box, played it onto her left foot and rifled it past the goalkeeper for Loughborough. And it is 2-0 to Northumbria University, 2 goals in quick succession. Northumbria University taking a commanding lead in this game, but can Cooper get onto the end of the loose ball? But it's great goalkeeping from Grace Donnelly, sweeps in, rolls out to Lambert. Griffiths comes away and advances towards the halfway line, a chip ball into the Loughborough half, tries to find Galloway. Northumbria win the free kick in their own half. I should say the throw. Trying to find Galloway. This ball, but it's picked up by Hansbury, a really poor ball there. Now it finds Hennessy, lots of space to run into. Instead. Does well to win the free kick. It will be Shandaran to take. So 2 goals then for Northumbria University in quick succession, one from Molly Jewett and one from Emily Scars, put Northumbria in a commanding position. Lambert playing really well in the heart of the field for Northumbria. She spreads it over to that far side to Watt. Now Hansbury tries to take on Alice Hassel. Gibson plays it in to Galloway, cleared away. Down, puts the ball in. It's claimed by the Loughborough keeper. She punts it forward to Stanley, and she breaks away into the penalty area, but good covering from Claudia Moan. But Loughborough win the corner. A lovely breakaway there from Grace Stanley, rushing into the penalty area. Loughborough now the second corner of the afternoon. Comes in, it's floated in towards the penalty spot, but it's headed away. Northumbria win the free kick in their own penalty area as Hansbury was brought down. Opportunity lost for Loughborough. With the free kick into the Loughborough half. This ball picked up. Tries to find Benstead, but it's picked up by Hennessy. Plays it down the line to the goal scorer, Jewett. Heads towards the byline. Tries to put the cross in, and it's blocked, and it goes out for a corner. Third corner for Northumbria University. Can they do anything with it this time? 2 goals to the good, and to get a third before half time, they certainly will be doing that. Georgia Gibson take the resulting corner, and she does, and goes in towards the front post, and it's going to be cleared away from another corner. Corner in again from Gibson towards the centre of the penalty area. It's headed away initially, and finally cleared away from Taylor. As far out as Olivia Watt, who takes an amount as well, puts the cross in, looks for Galloway, and the goalkeeper for Loughborough does fantastically well to pick it up and moves it clear. Grace Stanley for Loughborough brings the ball down, takes it onto her left foot, now onto her right, tries to find Natalie Taylor, does well. Loose touch. Well, the ball bounces awkwardly and it's in the penalty area, but it finally reaches a Northumbria player. It's cleared away. A lovely ball there from Galloway, tries to find Dewar. Again racing towards that byline, tries to cut it onto her right foot, but good play from Chandrana. Shielding the ball and trying to get the ball away, but Dewar wins it again and tries to play the ball into the penalty area, but it's picked up by Hassel and cleared away from Benstead. Ball down the line, and now Stanley picking up the loose ball and heads into the penalty area. This could be a chance for Loughborough. Shoots, and it's well saved from Grace Donnelly. Loughborough have chances in this game. Mostly come through the work of Grace Stanley, who has jostled well. Real opening. There's a real opening for Grace Stanley. Decides to go near post. Grace Donnelly spread herself well. Corner taken short this time. Ball into the penalty area. We get the header in. It's going in. It's a goal for Loughborough. A fantastically worked corner routine. And Loughborough are back in this game. A fantastic corner in. Short, he played short and the cross came in. And Charlotte Greengrass just got her head onto it. She rose above the rest. Into the back of the net. Loughborough are back in this match. They needed a response, it was then, and that was a fantastically worked corner routine, and Loughborough have got their tails up now. The ball's floated into the penalty area, but it's picked up by Grace Donnelly. Charlotte Greengrass with a fantastic header on the edge of the 6-yard area, powered past the goalkeeper, Grace Donnelly. 3 really good goals this afternoon here at Basford United. BUCS Big Wednesday. We have got a game on here this afternoon. Bettridge does well. Tries to find Taylor, throws it down over to that far side. To Stanley, but now Taylor. Picked up now. Lambert can play the ball forward and does really well. Gibson tries to find Molly Dewar, and she's through, but the offside flag is already up. But that was a lovely ball from Georgia Gibson to find Molly Dewar, and she was in again. She's causing all types of problems down this left side touchline. Just cutting in to the channel, but she's just straight offside on this occasion. Cooper tries to bring it down. As the ball heads into the commentary box, and we're back underway here at Baseford. Ball played down the line into the penalty area. Oh, nearly a mistake there from Claudia Moan. Stanley does really well to jostle and fight for possession of the ball, but loses out. There's going to be a throwing to Northumbria. Hennessy. Dewar makes the run round, but stops to go down the line, tries to find Gibson. He headed her away.
Nicely clean.
Gibson was sandwiched in between Shandonara and Benstead and wins the free kick.
Keep walking.
Just off the halfway line.
Keep walking.
Louise Griffiths looking to take this
When you're ready, Red.
result in a free kick.
That's it. No foul. No foul.
Griffiths back to Dewar. Griffiths runs it forward, tries to find Gibson, racing on the ball. Does well to win the corner. Really lovely play from Georgia Gibson, just giving herself the option to win the corner. Georgia Gibson, who's normally good on these corners, is going to hand over responsibility. Short corner. Back to Scar, edge of the box, on her right foot. Space now for Griffiths. Too much passing going on, but Scar tries to get the ball back into the box. Really trying to work the ball into the goal. Gibson, 30 yards away from goal, tries to spread the ball over to that far side. Does really well. Ball back into the 6-yard area, and it's finally cleared away. Hansberry tries to put the ball back in. Does well though to carry it down and picks it up. Gets them back under the very quickly, tries to head towards the halfway line. Nice touchdown from Louise Griffiths. Down, spreads it over to that far side to Hansberry, down the line, tries to find Emily Scar. Does really well. Osveda over on the far side just to shield the ball to play, resulting in a goal kick to Loughborough. Well, if you are just joining us, BUCS Big Wednesday, live streaming 7 sports across the city of Nottingham. What's going on and what's we need to get the teeth into. Fantastic university sport to watch as Loughborough now can come away with the ball. Benstead tries to find Stanway, but it's cleared away from Griffiths. Ball spread over to Shandonara, brings it down nicely, tries to find Benstead. Stanway tries to let it off to Betteridge. Scrapping all of a sudden, can Northumbria come away with the ball, and it's that reassuring presence of Molly Lambert, who spreads it to that far side to find Emily Scar. Griffiths plays it over halfway line, tucks it away to the sky. Away from Griffiths. Claudia Moan tries to get in front of Charlotte Cooper, but Cooper comes away with it, heads towards the penalty area, tries to cut back onto her left foot, but still has possession of the ball. Footwork from Cooper, but then ends up finding Emily Scar. Now can Northumbria come away with the ball. Hansberry, lovely ball, tries to find Bridget Galloway. Reassuring tackle from the goal scorer for Loughborough, Charlotte Greengrass, who's sliding in with assurance and Northumbria out of the throw. Puts the cross in. away from Alice Hassel. Charlotte Cooper jostling with Lambert, but does well. And now, is this a chance for Besseridge to do well, to go through? And now, this is a chance for Stanley. Goes round the keeper, chance for Loughborough, and she scores! And Loughborough from 2-0 down have forms us back into this, and it's Grace Stanley with the assurance.
Loughborough University
Grace Stanley and slots in, and it's Loughborough University 2, Northumbria University 2, and what a championship final we've got on our hands now. Another fantastically worked goal from Loughborough University. Charlotte Cooper just playing in Grace Stanley, and she rounded the keeper and finished it off. And it's now 2 apiece here at Baseford United. Loughborough University have it all seemingly to do with their goalkeeper Chloe Jones coming off in the early stages and then falling 2-0 down. And now they have their tails up, and Charlotte Cooper now with the ball at her feet. Tries to find Ellie Betteridge, but it's Molly Lambert who comes away with the ball for Northumbria. Plays it to Emily Scarr, but a loose touch, and Hattie Sims will roll it out. And that is half time here at Loughborough University. Here at Baseford United, what a game we've had so far.
At the end of the first half of the BUCS Women's Football Championship final, the score is 2-all.
Northumbria University raced into a 2-0 lead, 2 goals coming in very quick succession. And Loughborough University pulling it back and doing well to get back to all square in this game. Goals from Northumbria University from Molly Dewar and Emily Scarr. Molly Dewar with a thunderous free kick, and Emily Scarr with a lovely taken finish on her left foot, just curling it past the Loughborough University goalkeeper. But Loughborough got back into this game thanks to a powering header from Charlotte Greengrass. And then just on the stroke of half time, Grace Stanley doing well to round the goalkeeper and putting it into an empty net. And at half time, it's Loughborough University 2, Northumbria University 2. And of course, this is all part of our BUCS Big Wednesday coverage here on Facebook and YouTube, wherever you are watching us this afternoon. 7 Sports being live streamed throughout the day. And of course, this wouldn't be possible with without our sponsors, Cookery and Outgoing, who really helped to put on another fantastic event. So half time in this Women's BUCS Championship final, and it's been a cracking first half here at Baseford United, and it is Loughborough University 2, Northumbria University 2. We'll be back for the second half very shortly. Well, welcome back to live coverage of this Women's BUCS Championship final between Loughborough University and Northumbria University.
Second half of the BUCS Women's Football Championship final.
This is part of BUCS Big Wednesday coverage on our Facebook channels and YouTube. 7 sports to get yourselves stuck into. All the attention here is on the football here at Basford United. It was a fantastic first half. 2 goals apiece. Northumbria going into a 2-0 lead thanks to goals from Emily Scarr and Molly Jewett. And then Loughborough came back into the game with a fantastic, powerful header from Charlotte Greengrass, and then a composed finish from Grace Stanley. And we are at 2 goals apiece going into this second half. So make sure you are keeping up to date with all the scores across BUCS Big Wednesday on our Facebook and Twitter pages using the hashtag BUCS Big Wednesday. And it will be Loughborough to get us back underway. Charlotte Cooper standing over the ball, just waiting for the referee's whistle. And there is a substitution for Northumbria University. Claudia Moan is making way for Faye Mullen. And for Loughborough, Ellie Betteridge is making way for Meadow Barton. It looks like a front 3 of Grace Stanley, Meadow Barton and Charlotte Cooper. And it's all to play for in the second half of this BUCS Women's Championship final. A fantastic first half. Are we going to get more of the same? I hope we do. I'm sure we will. And here we go. And Benstead gets us back underway, and she fires it into the Northumbria half. And it's played down to Chandrana. Played forward. Benstead jostling with Molly Lambert. And now Cooper trying to keep possession of the ball. Hassel, now Benstead. Over to that far side, Meadow Barton gets her first touch of the game. It's a ball one as it goes out for a throw-in. Alice Hassel tries to play the ball down the line. Benstead picks up onto the loose ball onto her chest, tries to fire the ball into the penalty area. It goes all the way into the goalkeeper's hands, Grace Donnelly. And only in the opening couple of minutes we unfortunately got a nasty injury to Chloe Jones, and we're sending our best wishes and hoping that she has a very speedy recovery. Ball tried to play forward towards Emily Scarr, but it's picked up by Galloway. Now Scarr back to goal, lays it off to Faye Mullen. First touch for her. She plays it down the line to Hansbury. Backheeled attempted pass back to Mullen. Takes on her man, she has 2 to beat. But Taylor does well to sweep round, but doesn't manage to clear the ball away, and it falls to the feet of Hansbury. Back to Mullen. Hansbury back to goal. Short, quick passing between Hansbury and Mullen. To the chest of Galloway. Back to goal, lays it off to Hansbury. Back to Mullen. Cross fired in towards the goalkeeper. She parries it, and is it back into the net? And it falls into the feet of Molly Dewar, and she gets her 2nd of the game. The replacement goalkeeper for Loughborough University fumbles it. It was a high floating ball from the substitute Faye Mullen, and it was into the hands of the goalkeeper for Loughborough, and she fumbles it, and Molly Dewar was at the back post to simply just prod it in. And Northumbria have an early goal in this second half, and it's 3-2 to Northumbria University.
Goal for Northumbria University, scored by number 11, Molly Dwyer.
Well, 2 goals in this game for Molly Dewar, and that was a lot more simpler than her first. A simple pass into the goal. All she had to do was just tap it in. A chance now for Loughborough University to get a ball into the box. It is Millie Shandaran who's over this free kick. To the edge of the box. Cooper tries to head it on, but now Northumbria can come away with the ball from Hansbury. Cross field, big header away from Charlotte Greengrass. Tries to find Hassel, but now can Northumbria come away? And he can't, as it is offside. Georgia Gibson is straying into an offside position. Sophie Hazelgrave and Charlotte Greengrass, the 2 centre-backs for Loughborough, just keeping a high line there. Meadow Barton back to goal, just tries to lay it off to Benstead. And it results in a throwing to Northumbria, played down the line. Galloway does well to turn. Sophie Hazelgrave, and she wins the throw. Molly Dewar towards the byline. Chance to put the cross in, she does, when it's prodded away from the goalkeeper, but falls to the feet of Galloway. And can't find a Northumbria player, and it is Stanley who races away with the ball. Cooper back to goal. Benstead lays it off, and she tries to dummy it, but miscommunication, and now Molly Lambert, who has been fantastic in midfield, breaks away, and she is blocked off by Millie Shandarana. Now Molly Lambert wins the free kick, but it will be taken over on that far side. Free kick taken in, and it bounces once, but safely into the hands of the Loughborough keeper, who claims this one. For clearance out, going to the feet of Molly Lambert, but Benstead does well and tries to bring the ball away and finds Stanley. Foot race with Faye Mullen, and just the keeper, Grace Donnelly, blocks off the pass and does well, rolls it out to Faye Mullen, who tries to punts it upfield towards Hansbury, lays it off to Scar. Scar heads towards the byline, puts the cross in towards Molly Jewett, but it's just over the head of Jewett, looking for a hat-trick. Georgia Gibson now puts the cross back in towards the penalty spot, but it's cleared away. And into the feet of Molly Lambert, but she pushes her man, Abby Benstead, whilst trying to retrieve possession of the ball, and Loughborough win a free kick. Charlotte Greengrass will take the free kick. It's over to that far side to Meadow Barton. Lays it inside to Hassel. Lays it off now Stanley. Can she get away from a man? And doesn't. Louise Griffiths does really well. But Cooper, as she does all game so far, is hassling those defenders. Ball played forward, tried to find Galloway. Only falls to the feet of now Natalie Taylor. Sophie Hazelgrave. Meadow Barton lays it off well to Shandarana. Tries to take on Molly Jewett. And loses out. Northumbria win the throw in their own half. Loughborough looking to try and seek another goal. An early concession in this second half as the ball was floated in from Faye Mullen and into the hands of the Loughborough keeper, who unfortunately dropped it, and it bounced, and Molly Jewett was there to just simply prod it into the open goal and get her second of the game in this BUCS Women's Championship final. But now a chance for Loughborough to have a goal, and it's a chance for Cooper, and it just whistles past the post. Charlotte Cooper just going onto her right foot, and it just goes past the right hand post of the goalkeeper Grace Donnelly. She can only stand and watch. Griffiths. Scar. Mullen. The right back just playing a bit further up the pitch, tries to find Molly Lambert, does well, back to goal, good strength from the midfielder, battling out of Natalie Taylor. Molly Lambert just simply lays it off. Mullen tries to play it down the line to Scar, does well, she stays on side. Scar with space to run into the penalty area, puts the ball back in. Chance for Mullen, who has a shot on goal, but it's a weak effort and it just floats into the hands of the Loughborough keeper. She kicks it out of her hands, but only to the feet of Molly Lambert as it looked like, but it bounced over her. Hansbury now with Lambert on the halfway line, turns away as well to find Scar. Lays it back off to Lambert. Big challenge there from Lambert now. Hansbury. And now Cooper can come away with the ball, and now a poor ball, and Stanley could have been away there. But Olivia Watt just clears it back to her goalkeeper Donnelly, who fires it up towards the halfway line. Loughborough in here, they're not, as the offside flag goes up. Stanley just straying into an offside position. Griffiths, chip ball forward towards Scar, flicked on now. Galloway back to goal, wins the throw.
Oh, Polly, come on!
Faye Mullen, now Galloway. Tries to get back onto her left foot and wins the corner. First of this second half for Northumbria, looking to try and get themselves back into a 2-goal advantage. And if you're just joining us on BUCS Big Wednesday, this is live football coverage here at Baseford United of the BUCS Women's Championship final. And it's Loughborough University 2 at Northumbria University 3. An early goal in this second half from Molly Jewett, putting the north east side back into the lead. Corner comes in, Header from Galloway. And it's just straight into the penalty area, but now Meadow Barton can come away with it, tries to play it upfield to Cooper. Cooper wins the throw for Loughborough. Well, Northumbria University have in both games beaten Loughborough really comprehensively in the Premier North Division. Much more tighter affair than this Women's Championship final on neutral ground this time around. Lambert back to her goalkeeper Donnelly. Hazelgrave over to that far side. Griffiths comes away, heads towards the halfway line. Simple pass to Mullin. She plays it down to Scar. Scar back to Mullin. Keeps a lovely ball to Emily Scar. What can she do this time around? Ball played in, and it's a shot, and it bounces into the hands of the Loughborough University goalkeeper. It was Emma Hansbury who just tried to curl it into that far post, which didn't get the clean connection she wanted. Benstead tries to chest it down. Gibson does well to turn away. Hansbury now back to Gibson. And the loose ball runs into the feet of Emily Scar. She plays it down the line to Gibson. Now space to run into. Galloway in the box. And Dewar at the back post, so she picks it up and shoots. And the goalkeeper fumbles it as Molly Dewar was looking for a hat-trick. But she keeps it out. And it remains 3-2. Kicked out of the hands. Only to the head of Lambert, who tries to head it down to Molly Dewar. Shandonara plays it back to Hazelgrave. Abby Benstead fighting with Molly Lambert for the possession of the ball. Olivia Watt tries to play it upfield. Plays it off. Dewar. Now Hansbury. Outside of the foot pass now to Mullin, who has space to run into. Crossing towards Galloway, but it's cleared away. Mullin still 30 yards away from goal. Ball rolls into the right side of the penalty area. Scar back into Mullin. Tries to cut back onto her left foot. Shot from Hansbury, and it's blocked off the head of Greengrass, the goal scorer for Loughborough. Still down, but she gets back to her feet. Louise Griffiths, ball back in. Molly Dewar tries to put it back to Galloway, but it's brought away from Hassel. Cooper tries to retrieve possession. Hansbury, good battling work there from Natalie Taylor, who spreads it over to Shandorana. Space to run into, and she spreads it to Meadow Barton. Back to Shandorana. They lose out. And Hennessy has a chance to just play it upfield. Lovely play from Jess Hennessy, who finds Molly Lambert. Gibson tries to play a through ball, but a vital interception from Charlotte Greengrass. Sims tries to play it upfield to Cooper. Falls to the feet of Benstead, who shoots on the half volley, and it just trickles into the hands of Grace Donnelly. Olivia Watt comes away with the ball, finds Gibson into the centre circle, spreads it over to Emily Scar. Space to run into now. Emily Scar, free to beat, and lays it off now to Galloway. Molly Dewar at the back post, and it's cleared, and it's going to be a corner to Northumbria. Really lovely play from Emily Scar and Bridget Galloway. Galloway making the run into the penalty area. Emily Scar just timing and waiting for the run of Galloway. And Molly Dewar was waiting at the back post. She really wants this hat-trick. And space here for Gibson. Now on the penalty area, back to Mullin. Emily Scar, I should say. Now back to Gibson. Ball into the edge of the 6-yard area. Cleared away. And it will be a throw to Northumbria. Ball in towards Galloway. Now back to Mullin. Two ball rolls and attempts to put a lofted cross back in, and it's now space for Scar. Shoots. and it just bobbles into the hands of the Loughborough keeper. Another good chance that was for Northumbria. Emily Scarr with it, and Northumbria have their tails up searching for this 4th goal, a goal that could potentially win in this championship final. Post play from Olivia Watt and Molly Lambert. Ball played forward but to no one, and it runs out for a goal kick. Well, Northumbria University have had a fantastic year in BUCS football. The women's side, 10 wins from 10. Maximum points of the goal difference of, get this, plus 47 in the league. Loughborough finishing 4th in the table in a congested 2, 3 and 4, but that was a lovely play from Loughborough. Now a chance for Stanley to break onto the ball forward. Meadow Barton picks up the loose ball, tries to put the ball in towards Hassel, and it's a vital block from Faye Mullen. Grace Donnelly just picks up the loose ball. Louise Griffiths plays it forwards, tries to find Galloway. She touches it down really nicely and gets away from Charlotte Greengrass, but Greengrass does well, but Scarr now picks up the loose ball, bit of space now for Galloway. Puts the ball in, Gibson, and a chance now for Northumbria. Hansbury, Molly Dewar, can she keep the ball in? She does, slips, puts the ball back in, and it's cleared away from Greengrass. 30 yards away from goal, bounces over the head of Molly Lambert, but she does so well. She's very strong in midfield. Nice feet for Molly Lambert. Faye Mullen now plays it down the line. She's made a real impact in this second half. Emily Scarr tries to take on Stanley, fails to do so. Benstead, tries to lay it off to Hattie Sims, but doesn't so. But Benstead still has possession of the ball, tries to play it forward to Louise Griffith. Stanley now goes over a man, but loose ball is cleared away from Hennessy. Ball's out for a goal kick to Northumbria. Just a reminder that we have 7 sports being live streamed throughout the day on our Facebook and YouTube channels. It's BUCS Big Wednesday. Fantastic atmosphere being created by the Loughborough University travelling contingent who are trying to get behind their team. Molly Lambert comes away with the ball. Hansbury spreads it over to that far side to Dewar, takes on a man. Shandonara does well. Hazelgrave picking out the loose ball and wins the throw. Shandonara plays it down the line to Meadow Barton, back turned away from goal. Shandonara tries to clear it upfield, but it's blocked by Gibson, and another throw for Loughborough. Bounces over everyone and on to Molly Lambert. Toe punts it to Emily Scarr. Touch away now, 30 yards away from goal. On her right foot, has a go, and it falls to the foot of Hansbury, and it's a sliced effort. Gibson, and it's sliced away, and it's going to be a goal kick to Loughborough. Big header from Hansbury, but another header from Hassel, the captain for Loughborough. Benstead comes away with the ball. Chip ball forward. Meadow Barton lays it off to Hazelgrave. Tries to play it upfield to Shandonara, who's gone further upfield, and she has possession of the ball now. Tries to turn away from Olivia Watt. Oh, she does really well. There's Millie Shandanara and wins the corner for Loughborough. And that's certainly got the Loughborough faithful in fine voice. So chance now for Loughborough University, looking to try and get an equalising goal. It currently stands at 3-2 to Northumbria. It's been a fantastic championship final. Ball played in, headed away. Galloway with another header away. It's going to roll all the way out for a throw. Ball cleared away, but Benstead was sandwiched in between Faye Mullen and Louise Griffiths. Good opportunity now for Loughborough to get a ball into the box. It looks like it will be Benstead to take this resulting free kick. Charlotte Greengrass with that header in the first half, a fantastic header. Can she get a head onto another one? Ball played in towards the back post, headed away, still in the box. Bit of head tennis going on. Oh, a chance from Shandanara, and it's blocked and it goes out for a goal kick. Sam Jones, the Loughborough University manager, really trying to get the girls up for this last 20 minutes here at Baseford United. Molly Lambert was a bit frustrated there, coming away with the ball. Olivia Watt to her centre-back partner, Louise Griffiths, comes towards halfway, finds Scar, exaggerated touch but does well to keep onto it. Molly Lambert now, edge of the centre circle, tries to find Galloway, moves into the penalty area, has a shot goal with the left foot towards the near post, but it's saved with the Loughborough keeper. Really nice build-up though from Northumbria. Good work from Molly Lambert to find Galloway. Hansberry tried to find Emily Scarp. It's brought away now by Griffiths. Good work though from Benstead. And it's going to be a throw to Northumbria. Faye Mullen look to take. Faye Mullen throws it down the line. The header away from Sims. Faye Mullen down the line. Good head away from Sims now. Stanley, the goal scorer, finally cleared away from Sims again. They're getting a bit scrappy now. Mullen looking to throw in towards the penalty area. Galloway picks up the loose throw. Benstead now can come away with the ball. Lays it off to Stanley. Goal scorer, the second goal scorer for Loughborough this afternoon. Cuts back in towards the centre of the pitch. Finds Hassel. Lays it off to Taylor. A nice floating ball towards Shandanara on that far side. Molly Dewar does well to clear it upfield. goes out for a throw for Loughborough. Gandarana. Loose throw picked up by Hennessy and it's cleared forward. Running onto the chest of Shandanara, brings it down and punts it back into the Northumbria half. Big header away from grip from Olivia Watt. Now on the feet of Hassel. Turns away from the player really nicely. Benstead, chip ball over to Shandanara. This could be a chance to put a ball into the box. She lets the ball run across, tries to put the cross in, but it's sliced out for a goal kick. Olivia Watt now to Hennessy. Gibson tries to flick it on, but fails to do so. Real high tempo to this game now. Both sides sensing that minutes are ticking down. Northumbria leading by 3-2, wanting to hold on to this lead. Loughborough having to throw everything at it to try and get back into this championship final. Alice Hassel, the captain's armband around her arm, looking to take this free kick in front of the dugouts. Free kick comes in, flicked on header towards the back end of the penalty area, but it's picked up by the substitute Faye Mullen. Tries to clear it upfield. Shandanara coming from her right back position all the way over to the other side of the pitch. Oh, a big challenge from Charlotte Greengrass. Taylor. Now Cooper back to goal. Molly Lambert does well and wins the throw. It's been an absolutely fantastic, scintillating game here at Baseford United. Northumbria University going into a 2-0 lead and Loughborough fighting back to 2-2 at half time. But a mistake from the Loughborough keeper. And Molly Dewar can simply lay it off, and now this could be a chance for Northumbria University. Hansbury, a foot race with Hattie Sims, and Hattie Sims does fantastically well to get the challenge in. And it's going to be a corner kick for Northumbria. Hansbury was running on to the through ball. Hattie Sims did absolutely fantastically well to get the challenge in. On the corner was sliced out, and it's sliced out for a goal kick to Loughborough. One of the poorer corners I've seen from Emily Scar. She's had a fantastic game nonetheless, getting that second goal for Northumbria University. It was a lovely taken finish on her left foot, curling past the Loughborough keeper. Goal kick taken. To the chest of Cooper, tries to find Benstead, and does really well. That's lovely footwork from Benstead. And the loose ball finds Faye Mullen, and she's got space to run into, but decides to chip it forward to Hansbury. A lovely flicked on now, Gibson, with a man with Dewar on the left hand side. Can it still find Dewar? It doesn't. And Hazelgrave kicks it away. But it was offside anyway, and it will be a free kick to Loughborough. A lovely touch from Emma Hansbury to lay it off to Gibson, and Gibson, if she realised, had Molly Dewar to the left of her. She could have been in for a hat-trick, but she went for goal herself and it was blocked. And the loose ball found an offside position, and we resulted in a free kick. And now she's playing around the back now. Sophie Hazelgrave Flicks it forward to Meadow Barton, back to goal, lays it off to Shandanara. Played down the line to Stanley. Looking to try and get back onto her left foot. Big challenge there on Benstead. Referee just telling the girls just to calm down a bit. Big challenge there on Stanley. Free kick taken in from Hassel towards the back post, and it's punched over, and it results in a corner for Loughborough University. Just got a slight touch, did the Northumbria goalkeeper Grace Donnelly, and it will be a corner kick for Loughborough. Abby Benstead will be taking it. Corner comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard area, but there's already been a foul pulled up by the referee, and it will be a free kick to Northumbria. Grace Donnelly looking to take the resulting goal kick. Both sets of players just maybe tiring a bit. Molly Lambert though has been commanding in midfield for Northumbria, has played superbly well. Hennessy now, back to Olivia Watts, who's nearly dispossessed by Grace Stanley. A real battle now, Meadow Barton comes away with the ball. Can she get a cross in? Big challenge from Olivia Watt, and it results in a corner, but that was fantastic pressure from Loughborough University. Grace Stanley and Meadow Barton doing really well. And that pressure has resulted in another corner for Loughborough. Can they do anything with this one now? Natalie Taylor looking to take over on that far side, in front of those travelling Loughborough University supporters. They haven't had far to come today, not as far as Northumbria from the northeast. Corner comes in from Natalie Taylor towards Charlotte Greengrass, and now Shandanara. Can she get a shot away? And it's finally cleared, but only as far as Cooper shoots, and just over the crossbar. It's sat up nicely for Charlotte Cooper. She chested it down, and on the half volley, and it just flickered the crossbar as it went over. And it's a goal kick to Northumbria, but promising signs for Loughborough, searching for this equaliser. Head away from Alice Hassel, but already a push from Natalie Taylor. It will be a free kick to Northumbria in their own half. Not surprisingly, they're just taking their time over this one. Just getting a quick breather. Louise Griffiths, on the halfway line. To the penalty area, headed away. Charlotte Greengrass gets it away, and as far as Gibson, but it's finally cleared away from Hazelgrave. Molly Lambert tries to get away from a man, but it's already found by Abby Benstead. It will be a free kick to Northumbria as we see a substitution. Emma Hansbury will be making way.
At the back.
to Cole for Northumbria. Kenny goes high to the crossbar.
Substitute for University, number 20, Avery, being replaced by number 17, Caroline Bolt.
Correction, it is Caroline Bolts who has come on for Northumbria. Get away now. As far as Meadow Barton does well, heads it on. She's clattered by Louise Griffiths and wins the free kick. Meadow Barton's been everywhere in this second half, having an impact on this game. Abby Benstead looking to take the resultant free kick. An awkward position, can't really shoot from here. Looks like it's going to have to be a cross into the penalty area. Watching the live stream commentary of BUCS Big Wednesday. The Women's Championship final. And it's headed away. As far as Cooper, back into the penalty area. As Meadow Barton looked to pounce on the chip ball back into the area, but Grace Donnelly does well and she's brave and claims the ball. Louise Griffiths lets the ball run across her and Stanley now retrieves the ball. Has Louise Griffiths still to beat, but does well. Doesn't lay it off to any Loughborough player, but they still retrieve possession of the ball and it's bobbling around everywhere. No one can really keep possession. No one can keep control of this ball. And Northumbria win the free kick. It looks like in the substitution for Northumbria it will be Caroline Bolts who will be playing up alongside Bridget Galloway. Approaching the final stages of this Women's Championship final. Bridget Galloway comes away with the ball. Hattie Sims jostling with her and she just simply taps it out for a throw for Northumbria.
Red, let's use it now, please.
Bridget Galloway back to goal, tries to turn onto her left foot. Finds Molly Jewett, nice to prods it forward to Emily Scarr, jostling with Emily Shandanara. Emily Scarr wins the free kick. It seemed 50-50 to me between Shandanara and Emily Scarr, but the referee deemed it to be a foul against Scarr, and it will be a free kick, and Georgia Gibson looking to take the free kick. Gibson looks to Bolts, a big head away from Hassel, but only fires. Scarr shoots and it's blocked by Hazelgrave and out for a corner kick. Emily Scarr on the volley. She managed to keep it down really well. Eyes on the ball, head over it, and it's blocked by Hazelgrave and going to be a corner kick for Northumbria. Corner comes in, it's a 6-yard area, and it's flicked away, but only as far as Molly Jewett. Tries to lay it off, and Abby Benstead tries to come away from the ball, but she collapses in a heap, and it looks like a really nasty injury. It almost... She's come up with a bit of cramp, and I'm not surprised. These players have given everything. Could be cramp, but I hope it's not a hamstring injury for Abby Benstead. She's been everywhere and battling really well all game. And what a women's championship final we've had. Unfortunately, we did lose Chloe Jones, the Loughborough University goalkeeper, early on in the game, and we send our best wishes and a speedy recovery for goalkeeper Chloe Jones. It did look like a nasty injury for the Loughborough goalkeeper, and we hope she recovers speedily and well. And sporting play there from Faye Millen as she just throws it out for a goal kick. And Loughborough can restart the game with a goal kick. Taken onto the head of Galloway, chest it down to Bolts. Space now for Emily Scarr. Chance, and shoots just wide. Really lovely play though from Emily Scarr. Took her time, went on to her right foot. Not much backlift, and she just sort of whistled it past the post. But these chances are coming and going from Northumbria. And Loughborough still in this game. Charlotte Cooper back to goal, but Molly Lambert picks up the loose ball. Hazelgrave clears it forward. Faye Mullen with a headed clearance. Charlotte Cooper heads it down, tries to find Stanley on that far side and wins the throw. Cooper battling with Bolts. Cleared away now, and it will be picked up by the Loughborough goalkeeper. Big header from Molly Lambert. Now can Bolts come away with it in a foot race with Sophie Hazelgrave, and it's cleared over to that far side. Shannon Howard does well and is at field now. Benstead looking to find Stanley but doesn't, and it will be a throw to Northumbria. Loughborough preparing a substitution. Abby Benstead makes way. She's played tremendously well, put herself about and really been a nuisance for Northumbria, and is replaced by number 16.
Abby Benstead being replaced by number 16, Beatrice Acevedo.
Number 16, Beatrice Acevedo. For Loughborough University, not long to go in this women's championship final. Chandonara heads it down. Stanley comes in really late, and Northumbria win the free kick just in front of the dugouts. Gibson plays it forward. Header glanced on from Chandonara, picked up by Hassel, the captain. Cleared away from Greengrass. Meadow Barton trying to run onto it, and it's cleared away from Louise Griffiths. Sims now with the throw, a sense of urgency now in these Loughborough players looking for this equaliser. Big head away from Galloway. Full time here at Baseford United, and it's a win for Northumbria University. They have won the BUCS Women's Championship. It was a fantastic game Both sides have given absolutely everything. But Northumbria University, 10 wins out of 10 in the Premier North Division. They went unbeaten and they've gone unbeaten in the Championship and have gone all the way. And a huge congratulations to Northumbria University. It finishes here at Baseford, Loughborough University 2, Northumbria University 3. Northumbria University went into a 2-0 lead thanks to Molly Dewar and Emily Scarp. But Loughborough University fought back in the late stages of the first half thanks to a good header from Charlotte Greengrass. And then a composed and calm finish from Grace Stanley. But a mistake from the Loughborough University goalkeeper as it whistled into the highs, into the sky, and it came down and she fumbled it. And it fell into the path of Molly Dewar, who claimed her second of the game with a simple finish, who just prodded it into the back of the net. And Northumbria University held on and won this Women's Championship final by 3 goals to 2. Standout players, Molly Lambert for Northumbria University, commanding in midfield for Northumbria. She was everywhere, battling, doing all the simple things really well, effective in midfield. And for Loughborough, Millie Shandanara really put in a fantastic shift at right back. Unfortunately for her, it's on the losing end as Loughborough University just gather in a huddle. It's been a good, decent season for Loughborough University, finishing mid-table in the Premier North Division and making it all the way to this Championship final. But Northumbria University, well, they have simply had a fantastic season and have crowned it off with this Championship win, and they have claimed the double in the BUCS Women's Football top division. Is this Championship? It's the elite of university sport, and it is Northumbria University who have won by 3 goals to 2. Now make sure, of course, you can watch all the other 7 sports that we are covering throughout the day on our Facebook and YouTube channels. Plenty of sport for you to watch throughout the afternoon. But our next football coverage will be the Men's Championship final, which will get underway at 7:45, coverage beginning at 7:35. University of South Wales against Hartbury, and we'll bring you live coverage of that Men's Championship final. In our first game of the afternoon, it finishes here at Baseford University. Northumbria University 3, Loughborough University 2, and they win the Women's Championship BUCS final.
Please use both teams to make their way over to the presentation area. We're about to begin shortly. Firstly, congratulations to both teams on what was a great final. Our award will now be presented by Matt Dandy, BUCS Football Futsal Development Manager. First award will be to match officials, but I'd like to invite up and collect their medals now. We have first referee, Tristan Churcher, assistant referee, Ryan Drake from Lee Chapel, and fourth referee, John Thornhill. Next, we have player of the match award. This goes to number 11 from Northumbria University, Now we will runners up with their silver medals. Loughborough University, please make your way up to collect your medals. Congratulations on making the final.
Loughborough University claimed those silver medals in what was a fantastic final here at Baseford United. Alice Hassel leading her team to collect the runner-up medals. What was a superb final. Loughborough University have had a decent season in the Premier North Division and a great run all the way to the final. They played in the last 16 as well, which Northumbria had a bye, so they worked really hard to get to this final, and they put in a really good display, and despite losing their goalkeeper Chloe Jones as well. But your winners, Northumbria University, who have put in a fantastic display and have had overall a brilliant season in women's BUCS football. Jess Hennessy leading her players to collect those gold medals and of course the trophy. Northumbria University, well, 10 wins from 10 in the Premier North Division with a goal difference of, yes, I'm not going insane, of plus 47 goal difference. A simply fantastic side this year, Northumbria University women's, and they have completed the double, the league and championship double for Northumbria University. And Molly Lambert, who was fantastic today in the heart of midfield.
Northumbria University with the trophy. We just asked their captain to say a few words about their experience today. This is we learned it, which we made in full season as our event.
Molly Lambert just congratulating her side. What has been a fantastic season for Northumbria University, and Molly Lambert lifts the trophy. A double for Northumbria University, the league and championship double. Quite simply brilliant season from the team from the northeast. A thoroughly deserved victory at that. Well, a fantastic women's championship final and a win for Northumbria University by 3 goals to 2. And of course, if you'd like to watch any of the other sports that are going on our live streams this afternoon, do check out the Facebook and YouTube channel. It's BUCS Big Wednesday happening across the University of Nottingham, and you can catch the men's championship final with a kick-off at 7:45 with coverage beginning at 7:35. It's University of South Wales against Harbury. That'll be coming up later on this afternoon, but for now it's Northumbria University who have won the Women's Championship final.